Alright, hey guys, welcome to Peyto Lake at Banff, or Lake Louise. It's pretty much 30 minutes beyond Lake Louise. You'll be here seeing this beautiful place called Lake Peyto. There's a lot of parking spots. Once you park, you have to walk about 20 minutes to a pretty steep climb, and you'll see this view. It's blue. It's because of the refraction. You'll see there's like another video. There's a picture here that shows how light refraction, where most of the colors got absorbed, but the blue is reflected back, and that's why you can see this beautiful color. It is around September 2022. It's fall time. It's not too cold, and this is quite a beautiful scenery right here.
That is the furthest trail if you want to hike up to a
Okay.
higher viewpoint.
Well, this is Sam. Sam just said that there's another trail that I can hike up, what, 2.5 hours maybe? So 2.5 hours. So this is like another view right here. It's pretty nice. And hopefully I'll bring you to see other places, like Lake Louise and Lake Agnes Tea House. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Right now, we decided to go to check out Johnston Canyon, as you can see from the side behind. I went there a few months ago, the winter edition, where I could only see the lower falls because every path was slippery. So this time, hopefully it's better. We're also gonna check out the upper falls if we have time. So stay tuned. Bye. Finally, we are at the lower falls. It's not that long this time compared to the winter edition. The fall edition, probably Sam and I walked about maybe 15 to 20 minutes, maybe not even. And that's because the roads are very easy to walk. Like, all the roads look like this, you should pay attention, as opposed to winter edition where everything was icy. So here you go. All right, so Sam and I are trying to get to the upper falls. We're not sure if this means that you can't go. We do see this like random sign, but it's facing to the wall. What does the sign say? Okay, the sign says danger construction zone, but it's not facing here, so I think this is fair game that we can go through because it's not labeled correctly. Okay, after about maybe 20 minutes from lower falls, we are here at upper falls. It's quite underwhelming. The view isn't that great, I should say. It's blocked by trees, and that's the end of the trail. I don't know what to say, but I can tell you that had I walked here during the winter edition, which is end of April, that whole trail would have been very slippery. This one is a lot easier, it's more pleasant. This is Banff now. This is the, let's call it downtown Banff. As you can see, all these stores are here. It's about 8 o'clock. It's pretty lively. They shut down this road for people. There's like food stalls and patio. This is different from last time in April when I came here, the winter edition. So yeah, we're looking for food. We're hunting for food. We don't know what to eat, but it's cool to see that it's very lively here. It's in fall, and they closed the road, and we'll see what we can find. What do you think of what's this time so far?
It's great.
Great. Yeah, so let's just keep walking. Okay, it's around 7 a.m. right now. Sam and I got up, fairly early, around 5:30 a.m. Try to get to Lake Louise from Canmore. Not really Lake Louise, but we're trying to see Lake Moraine. But by the time we get to the Lake Moraine parking lot, it's completely full. It's about like 6:45 to get to Lake Moraine, and yeah, it's full. So apparently our friend told us that you probably need to get there by around 5:30 or 5:45 just to get a parking spot. So anyway, our backup plan, our fallback plan is to go to Lake Louise instead to see sunrise. We are at Lake Louise. We beat sunrise, kind of. The sun hasn't shown up completely yet. But here behind me is Lake Louise. It's not as clear, it's a little hazy just because it's in the morning. I think we'll have a better view in the afternoon. We'll be here, and there's already a crowd of people. And Sam's right here. Yeah. What do you think about this, Sam?
We have to wake up at, we really should have woken up at 4 a.m. to get there for 5 a.m. at Moraine Lake. But this is so good.
So good. We are on the trail to Lake Agnes Tea House, just like the April version, the winter version. Except this time it is not ice and slush on the ground. And as you may recall, when I walked around here during April, there was the aftermath of the avalanche, which is right here. I remember clearly, but now it looks fabulous. And this is the turn to go upstairs. All right, so for those who remember from the winter edition, we are now approaching Mirror Lake. So that means you're about 75% of the trail. And if you recall, Mirror Lake was completely frozen. And this time, Mirror Lake is an actual lake. What a surprise. Second time the charm. This time I made it to the Lake Agnes Tea House, unlike the first try. So, here it is. We're kind of slow. It's at 8:43. Took us an hour and a half, but we were taking breaks and like taking pictures and stuff. Which means the tea house is open because it opens at 8 o'clock. And it looks like there is some kind of wait. As you can see right here, there's a lineup. Oh, it's closed. Okay, so we gotta wait. But it's beautiful right here, and you can see that it is.
Do you like a black tea? Black tea, green tea, or double tea? The maple's really good.
All right, Sam. Here it is. So this is inside the Agnes Tea House. We order tea. What kind of tea?
Chocolate mint.
Chocolate mint tea. Great. And we got some tea biscuits and Sam got a half sandwich. So here it is. Guys, just to let you know, if you're here around 9:40 a.m., the lineup to the tea house is already this long. Very, very long. It's getting more crowded. So in a way, we're actually lucky we got here quite early. We didn't make it to Lake Moraine, but we got here and we managed to get to the Lake Agnes Tea House without waiting really. So we're lucky. Get here really early. It opens around 9, but there's already a lineup at around 8:30 a.m. So this is the Banff hot spring, Sulfur Mountain. It's about 8 minutes from Banff. This is the place. I think it's about $10 per person. It goes to 8 p.m. One thing to tell you is that parking is god-awful. Very hard to find parking, but if you really do want to pay, $22 you can park at one of the hotels nearby, or park at the shoulder. Hello, we have arrived at the Banff Sulfur Hot Springs. As I can show you on the video before, you pay about $10 and you can get in. So we thought this is like a natural hot spring, you know, rocky and stuff, like the one that is in Japan. But it turns out that it's more like a pool. So you can see behind me, this is more like a pool. So the capacity is about 200 people. It's hot, but not like boiling hot like Japan. But yeah, they also allow kids and children to be here, and quite an interesting. Sam, what do you think about the hot spring? What's your initial reaction?
It was a bit underwhelming, and I feel like hot spring should be way hotter than what's in the pool right now.
Yeah, it's not that hot.
Right now it's 40 degrees.
40 degrees? Okay, well, it's like 3:30. Apparently they say that rush hour is about 4, so once after 4, it may reach capacity. But really, parking is your main concern, and then the pool. So yeah, here's the hot spring.